Begin back at you with another episode of Dreams of Darkness, the game. Today I'm pretty excited. We won't be working on the pyramid. No, I really want to, but we won't be doing that. Today, what we're going to focus on is we're going to focus on trying to blend the two maps together with the center of the Garden of Eden and the pyramid or the desert. So we're going to try to blend these two maps together and see if we can't make it pretty seamlessly. All right, let me get set up for that and we'll get started. Yeah. 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 All right, so here we go. Today, what we're going to be doing, this should be a really interesting episode. I have a few things for you. What we're going to start doing is we're going to take, our pyramids right below us on this map, and then you have the beginning of the center of the Garden of Eden on our right-hand side. Well, now we have to blend that edge with this edge, which means we have to raise and lower terrain. And also, most of this map here, because it's the pyramid, and then there's going to be a tower of some sort. I haven't figured that out yet. But the majority of this map is going to be desert. So we have to blend that all in. We won't be doing the whole blending today, but we're going to try to get as much raising and lowering of the terrain and see if we can get into the desert part as much as we can. Also, what I'm so excited about today is, you guys remember, I've been saying for a few episodes that right across, if you look on the right-hand side, the very far right center, you'll see the little recreation area is what I was calling it before, right at the center of the Garden of Eden. Right across from that, remember I told you I was going to build a statue. And I told you a few ideas that I had, and I told you I'm not good at building statues. Well, originally it was supposed to be a Pegasus, but since the main villain, I guess I'd say, in this game is Jarboa, and he's a dragon, I decided to go with a dragon. So I kind of left Pegasus out, and I went with the dragon idea. And I did a bunch of searching on YouTube. And if you know me, you know that you know that I like YouTubers that don't have that many subscribers. Even in real life, rather than go to the major retailers, I find mom and pop shops. It's just the way I am. I like to support smaller people, up and coming, whatever. Anyway, I found an interesting statue that was done by the Big Baron. And it's a dragon statue. I've changed it a little bit, but this is not the final thing. I plan on building a bunch of statues. Hopefully, by now, I know we're not getting a lot of subscribers, guys. I know. Be patient. Be patient. Trust me. It'll come. It's like the Field of Dreams movie. If you build it, they will come, or something like that. Maybe it never does, but we'll keep trying. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bunch of statues, and you guys can choose, or you guys can actually comment below. Remember, you are allowed to come into this game. I will send you an invite. You can come in here, and you can play around with the statue. You can do whatever you want. You can, like I said, if you want to be a part of it and build some of the game, don't worry about it. This game is going to go on forever. I mean, it's a massive game. So don't be in a rush. Don't whatever. Take your time. Work at your own pace. Meaning, if you want to get in here, if you want to wait to see what happens, to see how this channel develops, at the beginning, that's fine to do so. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this started. What we're going to do is we're going to zoom down here because I want to kind of hide it from you because that's how I roll. By now you're figuring that out. So I want to show you the Big Baron's statue, and this is the dragon statue, and this is let me explain this real quick. In his tutorial, which he has a really good tutorial, I'll leave everything down in the description below. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I will not be building this. I had built this off camera while I had time, because remember, I'm episodes ahead, so rather than recording an episode one day, I'll work on this for that time period. Well, that's what I've been doing. So I finished it, and I built it exactly how he did it. Now, in his original one, there's like foliage all over it, and it looks really, really cool. If you guys haven't seen it, if you're not familiar with this and you've never seen this, he's only got, and I say only. I have like 29 subscribers right now. But you guys are awesome. You guys are great, and I'm loving it. But he has like I think it's 9,000 plus subscribers, which is really bad to me. Because his talent is it's exceptional, and I hate to see. And I don't want to bash all those the big YouTubers, but a lot of them, in my opinion, and I'll say this, in my opinion, they deliver nothing really. They yell into the mic, they do weird things. This guy is out here actually creating really cool stuff. So when I say he's got low subscribers, that's what I mean. It's just he deserves millions. He deserves a lot more credit than what he's gotten. Anyway, so this is it, how he built it in the video. And he did it backwards. It's a little tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not easy. When you first look at it, it seems easy, but it's kind of difficult because sometimes at some angles you can't see whether he's putting down a stair, slab, or a solid block. And those are the three blocks he uses, and that's it. And then he just uses stone and andesite for his build. But anyway, this is his right here, and I'm going to make the foliage one, the one that he did, but right now I have time to record, so I'm really excited about it, so I couldn't wait, and I really don't want to turn around because mine is on the other side of this. So basically I built this, and then I used, you can see down here, let me just fly down here real quick so you can see. So yeah, so I have it structure block, so I can goof around with this several times, and it's super cool. But it looks better right here because you can see the different shades than it does when you're looking at it normally. But that's just because when he did it, he just wanted to build it and show it. You can actually come in here and change all your blocks. So if you want to build this, like I said, go out there, visit his channel, support him. He deserves it. Yeah. Anyway, so here's what my little thing. Now I changed the stand. I put a little bit more detail because I told you I can't build statues, but doesn't mean I can't do anything. It just means I don't have the eye I don't have the artist eye, I guess what I want to say. And I really appreciate artists, painters, writers, and stuff like that. I don't have that eye, but I have a well enough understanding that I can come in after the fact and do something. And a lot of us do that. There's a lot of you out there that have that. It's a skill. It really is. You have a skill. If you can come in and create something out of this, that you did, you add more, you add your own characteristics, but this is his design. Like I was about to say, I don't know if I mentioned it. Yeah, I won't be building other people's, because I won't be doing that on camera. I'll be doing it off camera. All the credit goes to them. There will be a plaque. Maybe, hopefully, my son will maybe make a map art and have the Big Baron, a little tribute to him with a picture of this, and there'll be a plaque at the bottom of the statues that you can find throughout the game. And then there'll be something. You'll get a prize. You'll get a reward for being able to get to this part of the maze and stuff like that. So okay, so let's go over here. This is mine. Okay, we're gonna first look at my base. This is my base, of course, or I said stand, and you can see there's two stands. Now, I really changed his stand up quite a bit, but he'll tell you in the video. He goes, "This is a very basic stand." Anyway, so let's go ahead and zoom out, and this is my version of the Big Baron dragon with Jarboa in mind. Now, I added a little bit more detail into the wings to make them stick out. So I added more blocks and all that. Of course, he's got a collar on because he's chained down. Because Jarboa was a prisoner, but we're not going to get into the story. But this is supposed to be Jarboa. I added a tongue, and I added just a few more blocks for detail. But he laid the foundation for me to do this. So, and this is not the final one. This is one option. I plan on at least 5 options of different statues. You guys can vote on them, and like I said, you can interact and say, hey, change this to this, make his fingers this color, make the membrane. If you don't want to get involved, you can just tell me, and I'll do it. I'll I got plenty of time off camera. But anyway, so yeah, he's in chains, so he's tethered down. You know, he's anchored in. And my wife walked in and she loved it. She goes, "Oh, that's awesome." She goes, "But why don't you have a big ball down there?" And I was thinking, "Oh, why don't I have a big ball, a big iron ball? You know that instead of having two stands next to each other, because that's the only thing I didn't like. I didn't like the two stands. But I put a lot of detail into my stands. Anyway, but I don't want to spend too much time on showing this. But this dragon eventually will be right where I said it's going to be, and I'll take you over there here in a second. But it looks great. Hats off to the Big Baron. If you're watching this, dude, you're a really good builder, man. It looks fabulous. I appreciate it, man. And like I said, it's going to have a plaque down there. Even though I changed it, it's still your build. You gave me the inspiration for it. Anyway, so let's head on over here real quick. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but somewhere in here, you know, I'm going to clear this out, and somewhere in here will be that statue. So he will be in this area right in here somewhere. You know, that way when you're here, you'll spawn into the world, and boom, there's the big Baron. So anyway, yeah, that'll do it for there. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what we're going to do this episode, like I said, we're going to blend. So we want to blend this part of the map because it's not all going to be flat. I told you this, just the center is going to be flat, and then everything else is going to work its way into the natural terrain that surrounds us. So we need to flatten this out a bit. So let's go ahead and open up our border. Isn't that great? You get to see that in the background. That is some awesome stuff. I wish I could do statues. If I could do statues, I'd be awesome. I'm like subpar. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's. We're gonna do all this mostly by hand because I want to get this right. I want these two maps to blend in together, really nice, smooth. Here's a question. Have you ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? There's a question for you. And if you have, or if you haven't, go check it out. I'm sure a YouTuber has something on there. Watch him build something. Okay, my point being is when I was building stuff on Roller Coaster Tycoon, I would build some amazing stuff, and I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm just saying amazing stuff because say you have your block. Say, okay, it's in blocks too. So when you play stuff, it's in blocks as well. But now say you had, let me just go here. Say you had this block here. You could actually push down just this corner, and this corner would touch there, and then you'd have kind of a slope up to this corner. Or you could push down this corner and have this whole thing would slope down. So it would give it the effect of it wasn't blocky. You could actually have curves. And you could do that all around. Like you could push this corner down, push this corner down, push this corner down, and it would be like a hill, you know. So like the grass would grow here and the grass would grow there. It was just so amazing how that could be done. And if you're part of Mojang and somehow you found my video, hey, what's up? I'm a big fan. No, but that is if that could be put into this game, Minecraft, that would just. Could you imagine just how much further this game would go? And I think it would be an easy thing to do. I don't think it would be that hard. I mean, oops, it's not gonna hurt anything. But I don't see it being that hard. And it would just make Minecraft. Minecraft is a great game. That's why I play it. That's why I love it. But it would make Minecraft a zillion times better. Just that little thing would make it better. So if you're into making mods and stuff like that, think about it. Think about it. You know. Yeah, stick around. I'll give you some more good ideas. Anyway, so let's. We're blending, man. We're blending. You know what? Why am I doing this? I'm sure somebody was out there screaming. That's what got my attention. They were screaming at me. They're going, Eden, use a sponge. Use a sponge, dude. I heard you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's almost like we're live streaming here. All right, yeah, we'll use a sponge. I do appreciate that. Yeah. Also, I'd love to start live streaming. So you guys, if you guys would be interested, and I can get enough views live streaming, I'd appreciate it. Because if people can stop by and watch somebody break a rock, you know, for 1 year, why can't they stop by and watch a game being built? You know, that's my pet peeve. I think there's just so many bad, not YouTubers. I shouldn't say that. No, that's just wrong to say that. But I do. That's what I really do feel. I feel there's a lot of bad, just not even good content out there that you see them get so much views, and you're going, well. So if you're new at YouTube and you don't get that many views, don't stress on it, man. Stick to the ones you got. You know, stick to your subscribers. That's what it's all about. You can't win it all. Yeah, let's pick a spot and start there. Let's start right here. Let's start right in our corner. So what we want to do is we want to start bringing this down. We'll start right here. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be done by hand. I don't. Reason being is because if I use the fill command, I feel like it's not going to. No pun intended. I feel like it's not going to come out right. You know, there's going to be a lot of flat areas. You know, I don't know, something like that. So we'll make a lot of this flat, as I just got done saying. There'll be a lot of flat areas. So we'll take this down as well. Don't need that. One day, Alex is going to get out here and finish his map art. One day. All right. So we'll do a little something here. Yeah, this could be a lot of gonna take a lot of work just to, well, just right here. But once we get in here, we can begin to follow the natural pattern. We just have to make everything on these borders kind of, you know, I'm sure you know what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm explaining. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to try to force myself not to say, you guys, you know, I want to more talk to you as an individual. So it's going to sound like I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I'd rather talk to you as an individual than as a group. Yeah, I just think it seems better when I say, yeah, did you ever get that feeling that somebody's watching you? Now, do you guys ever feel like someone's watching you? Yeah, it's more natural to talk to you as a person instead of a group. Like I said, you're not a number with me, and I appreciate each and every one of you, even if you're not subscribed. I do the same thing, or before I did the same thing, I watched videos. I didn't subscribe to them, but I had my favorites, but I never subscribed. Weird, huh? So I know the feeling. All right, so we have this. Let's start making it. It doesn't have to be 3 high anywhere in here in this area. Now, if you were able to fly in this game, you'll see, or people might be able to figure it out. Or I act like people are going to play this game. People would figure it out if because what's going to happen, of course. Let me finish my thing so I can show you. You know, every map has a border, so there will be a double hedge around the whole thing. So this border shows on that map, and this border shows on that map, and etc., 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 etc. Yep, just like that. You get the point. Okay, so let's. That might be a little bit too subtle. What we're going to do is we're going to. I don't have anything to write down on. I came ill prepared for this video. I was so excited for the video. I came ill prepared. And let me get some juice. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking juice. Fizzy Corona. I mean, juice. All right, here we go. Kids, alcohol is bad. Wait till you're 21. Okay. Like so. I don't want to do the whole row, but I know the first. I mean, pretty much because we have a tunnel right here. Yeah. Where is our tunnel at? Our tunnel is over here, which we really need to refocus. That's too much cobblestone. That just cobblestones my eyes. Yeah, not good. So we need to really let's take it to the halfway point. Let's go. Let's see what we can get done today. Let's see. Challenge accepted. Hold my beer. I mean juice. Yeah, my fizzy juice. There we go. Get all this. Yeah, world edit would be probably pretty good right about now. No, I would prefer it. No, I like doing this. I know it's hard to believe. And I don't mind watching. Okay. Here's a prime example. Nobody here has probably watched my Eden Quest series. I mean, it's got so little hits. But it was, and I can understand. And I can understand why Let's Play is kind of dying. You know, watching people play a game. It's kind of, it's dying. It's been done. It's still popular, like with my 7-year-old. He still watches a lot of Let's Play. So, okay, I take back what I said. It's not as popular as it used to be. It's not dying. So I didn't enjoy, because I had to watch every episode several times. I did not enjoy watching my Let's Play because there was just, you know, I felt like I had to talk almost like here, except for here I can just talk about pretty much anything. But I felt like it just dragged on. There was such boring episodes. It wasn't really that fun. And then here, when I'm building the game, I have so much more fun doing this. And it pushes me to continue building the game. Like before when I was building the game, it was fun. I love building games. But there comes a time when it kind of gets a little, I need to do something different, need to do something new. But since I've been doing the series, I haven't felt that at all. I feel this is very relaxing and it's fun, and I really enjoy it. But I have to pace myself because, like I said, I'm probably four episodes ahead of all episodes. So when I'm making this one, I think episode 9's probably out there. So I got to be careful not to go too far ahead because if you guys ask questions or something like that, or you guys have ideas, you would have to wait. As of right now, you have to wait 4 days for me to. I would answer you, of course, in the comments, but you have to wait 4 days before I actually could put it into effect. As far as videos go. So I got to be careful about that because I'm enjoying myself tremendously. Okay, so that's quite a bit. I didn't realize we'd be blending that much, but we have to, so we're going to. And let's make the maze at the same time as blending. That way we can get 2 birds with 1 stone. There we go. Halloween's coming up pretty quick. If you are a trick-or-treater, or if you just love Halloween, or if you're an adult going to a Halloween costume, what are you guys going to be? Let me know. I'm interested in that. I don't think I've ever dressed up since I think I was 9 years old, but it fascinates me. I'm that kind of person. I love giving out candy, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a big Halloween. I love costumes. I think costumes are awesome, but I don't really dress up. Right. Yeah. So let me know down below. All right. So here we go. Beautiful. All right. So we have this. Not sure when we're gonna lift this up. Eventually we are going to. Just not sure when. The pyramid is at. What did we say the pyramid was at? 66? I think the pyramid is sitting at 66. 67. That's why I check. So this is at 65. So we're only going to raise it up by 2, you know. We may blend it over here to raise it higher, but here is only really going to raise up by 2. And we don't want to make it look too unnatural, you know. So what we'll do is we'll start our line now. Yeah, we're just going to start our line now. Sort of, kind of. And then I will blend as we go. And I want to kind of begin the blend here. Yeah, see? I want to kind of begin the blend here with the terrain on this side. That way I don't have too much to do when I go over there. So it's kind of a triple blend. And there's a hill here. You know, I bet you. Yeah, it's okay. Not a big deal. I'm not going to sweat it. Most of this can go bye-byes. Like so. I'll figure out easier ways. And let's get rid of that as well. Don't need it. Let's get rid of this tree. This tree's gone. Say bye-byes. And we don't need that tree. Go ahead and let it despawn naturally. And we don't need all this. Ah, I can't wait to get back on that pyramid. I just didn't want to do a back-to-back episode. You know, sometime in the future, sometime. We'll have to see when we're, like I'm saying on earlier episodes, like we're at episode 100, what this is going to look like, or 300, or imagine, just, sometime somebody's going to try to duplicate this whole thing. Something's going to happen. I feel it in my bones. Alright. Take another drink of juice. Like so. As soon as I said that, I lost my mic. It's weird. It's not because of my battery though. It's my mic's not registering that I'm on or something strange like that. I swear that stuff only happens to me. Alright, let's go down another layer because we don't need all this. No reason for this to be that high. No reason. Alex just walked by me. I should ask him when he's going to finish that art. He's the one that begged me, can I do the art for it? He's up with his buddies on a server. Keeps asking me, give me a server, Dad. Give me a server. Or he sounds more like, give me a server, Dad. Give me a server. I love playing with him. I don't know what he's doing. He'll be back, though. He'll come back out here. He's 13. You know, those 13-year-olds, they go through stages. Chasing girls. Trying to be more popular. Alright, here we go. I'm just sound like an old guy. Jeez. Alright. Come on. Yeah, I should be using fill commands. I just don't have anything to write down with, and I don't want to pause the video. I like to keep this as if I was streaming live. It's not a big deal, though. Like I said, I'm not in any kind of rush. In case you don't know it, I also have my earbuds in, and I'm listening to music at the same time. You can't hear it, of course, but I can. Got some Metallica. Yeah. Battery. Alright. Yeah, I can't wait to get back in the mountains. I gotta build those peaks. Ugh. A lot of cool stuff coming up. Long way to go. I'm just wondering if is it going to be possible for me to keep up an episode a day, especially if I get back to work. But I do promise. Look at that. Somebody was texting me. Ah, Discord. All right. Yeah, we still gotta go down another layer. Let's just push it back to here. You know, I don't need to conquer the world in one sitting. As of right now, I don't have any paths coming this way other than the under. Okay, I just want to make sure I need to know where this one's going to come out. So let's go, excuse me, a couple in. That's what you get for drinking juice. Alright. That way, that's the tunnel. That way I know. So it's probably going to come out fairly close to where I just put it. That's actually pretty good. And let's go. But we'll do some stuff here. I should actually start where that tunnel comes out. You know, I should. Removing this was good, but I think starting where this tunnel comes out is going to be better. Because it's going to give me a good run on what I need the terrain to look like. And my tunnel's right there. Yeah, this is going to give me a good look. That way I can come back in a later episode and take those out. Meaning, use fill commands. Really easy. I'll know exactly where I need to go. Like so. You know, I could probably memorize this. Do you think I can? I can probably memorize it. Let me think. -58669.5. I don't think I'm gonna remember that. I remember it now. You know that the darn juice. 17. 17. Ah, no, I'm not even gonna try, guys. Sorry. I know that you're out there going, man, I could do that. What's wrong with you? It was easy. Not for me. No, I would screw that up and waste everyone's time, or I'd waste your time. Remember, I'm gonna try to stop talking to everybody like they're a large group of one person. Okay, here we go. Or like you're all hanging out in the same house. I think that's good right there. Nope, one more because I have it marked. So let's get rid of this as well. So I think there should be a path behind it before it even comes out. So let's go ahead and put that path in here, just because I think it'd be interesting to have a path that runs behind the exit. So it'd be 1, 2. So something like this. So let's make our exit 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that is actually, no, it's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice, actually. It's close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this would be the steps edge. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. This would be the steps edge. Do all that drama. Yeah, we'll definitely be cleaning up this area as well. That's just too much cobblestone in one area for me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should be something like that. I gotta go 5 from the top. I don't know why I thought about it down here. So it's gonna be, that's gonna be a step. This will be a step. This will be a step. It's almost like I wanted to step right out into the desert. You know, once you go in this tunnel. We'll see. I feel like we're getting close to the top level. Oh, we're at 63 right now. We know. Seems like a long run, doesn't it? We'll see. That's 67 right there. So whatever this is, this is the same level as the pyramid. So we'll see. Another sip of juice. All right. All right. Yes, this is how we're feeling it. Yeah. And I gotta play tricks because this is the beginning of the pyramid. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to play. This will not lead to the pyramid. I mean, this won't be a direct path to the pyramid. I think I'm gonna make it so you have to actually either go around one way or the other, the whole thing to make it back to the entrance, which I think would be interesting, or make it where you would actually get to the pyramid from coming up over here. We'll see. It's still early in the game. I don't want to make things too difficult, but got to make it interesting. Got to keep it interesting. People like a challenge. Well, some people. Some people like it extremely simple. They want to be hand-fed. But most people I know like a challenge. Keeps us on our toes. How are we looking here? Change the landscaping somewhat. Not too much. Like so. We can get rid of all this. Like so. I was hoping to get to the sand area today, but I don't think we're gonna get that close. Well, technically yes we are, because I just told you. I want to build that. Oh, what the heck? Wow. I got happy. Placement happy there. Very, very placement happy. I think, yeah, this will be the back of the grass, and I think as soon as you come out is going to be the desert. So let's go ahead and leave this alone. So let me grab some cobblestone stairs just so I can go ahead. Place this here. Yep. So here is going to be different. How so? Well, mobs are going to be spawning more frequently. I don't know how far I want to take that. They're going to be spawning everywhere now, even in paths, because you're off the easy part of the first maze. Now, they're going to be able to spawn in just about everywhere. So you've kind of left the lush green behind for this part of the maze. So if it's too early for you, you may not want to take this direction. And I did it right there. Believe that. Think I would learn after all this time. I don't have any cobblestone blocks in there, do I? Nope. But I do have one right there. So let's go ahead and fill that. Alright, so, and these blocks are very different because they're going to be gray. We love gray because we're going to use sandstone. And we will do some mixing up, but for now, just so we can see it, it's a little bit on the different side. And then what makes it different here is because we don't want mob spawning on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some slabs. Like so. And now this gives us runner things this way. Love the statues in the background. Alright. So let's... Is that good enough? No, one more, two more. Like so. And run these. So as you get to this part of the map, it's going to look different as you look down. You can see. So it's going to be the gray walls, and then the yellowish tanned paths, as opposed to the old pattern. I'll show you that here momentarily, because this will be a... Oh, I need 3. What's wrong with me? Ooh, almost like I planned that, but I didn't plan it, and I don't like it. Oof. I have to come up with something, because I miscounted on this, too. So I'm kind of off by 1 on this path, because there's going to be a hedge here, like so. And here's 3, but unfortunately I have 2 on this side, so I'll have to figure something out. Either I'm going to push this back 1 more, which is not going to be a big deal. We won't do it today, though. Or, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what are the other... Spit it out. What our other options will be. Attaboy. So now this is going to help us. And this is what I really kind of should have done at the beginning. It didn't matter, though. I didn't waste time because I still got to take all that other stuff down. But this is going to help us... to figure out where we want the layer to go up, down, to blend everything back in. A lot done there. I think I'm not overly concerned about what I'm doing here. So maybe it's still green here. Let's go with the green look here. Something like so. Still go. We don't want to just all blend into desert when we come through here. Meaning we want, and I can't do what I want to on the map. What we want basically is maybe green, like out in this area, like a big curve or something, you know, is all green, and then some desert over here in that one, and the same thing on the other side of here, but to maybe make it deeper in to where it's more green, all, you know, boom, where it barely hits this, and then, you know, then this is all desert, and, you know, so on and so forth. We don't want to just turn it into square desert. You know, that would just be horrible. Yeah, so we're gonna want to play with that. I may end up moving this, but yeah, I think that's gonna. You know, I'm just gonna go over some things. I think it's gonna wrap it up for this episode as far as building and all that. Yeah, we're at 48 minutes. We had a little bit of time. Barely got any blending done. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe I should live stream because then I'd just keep going. But yeah, I mean, so we're gonna come through here. Now we have a path this way, this way. This is actually the way to get to this map, you know? It's not too hard, not too difficult. But it will be difficult when you get mobs spawning in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. We'll figure out something. I don't know what I'm going to do next episode. I'm probably going to take 3 days off and get caught up within 2 or 1 episode of where you guys are watching, and then make a decision what I'm going to do there, whether I want to keep ahead or behind. I just don't. I'm afraid that something's going to happen to where I can't upload. I lose something because right now, if I lost something, it's not a big deal because I still have episodes uploading. But if I'm day to day on time, then if something happens, then I fall behind. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at these magnificent dragons again. Yeah, really nice. Looking good. Looking good. I should have put a ball down there. I really like this tower I built, though. You know, I like this little stand. You know, it's just very in depth, very detailed. Cool little towers there. Anyway, okay, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm Epic Eden, and you guys stay safe, stay kind, and I'll see you next video.